Paulo Coelho, the writer who taught millions to follow their dreams in a world often driven by logic, schedules, and expectations. One writer encouraged people to listen to a different voice, the voice of their dreams. That writer is Paulo Coelho, a Brazilian novelist whose books have inspired readers across continents and generations for decades. Few modern authors have achieved the global influence that Coelho enjoys today, with millions of readers embracing his message of hope. His most famous work, The Alchemist, transformed from a modest publication into one of the best-selling books in literary history. The journey of Paulo Coelho himself, however, is every bit as remarkable as the stories he writes about destiny and purpose. Born in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, in 1947, Coelho grew up in a traditional family that valued stability and conventional success. As a young man, he often felt different from those around him and dreamed of becoming a writer despite opposition. His parents worried about his unconventional ambitions and hoped he would pursue a more secure and predictable future. The conflict between personal dreams and societal expectations would later become a central theme in his writing. Before achieving literary success, Coelho explored numerous careers, including journalism, theater, and songwriting. He worked alongside musicians and artists, gaining experiences that broadened his understanding of creativity and human nature. Yet despite these accomplishments, he still felt that something important was missing from his life. The turning point came during a spiritual pilgrimage across Spain along the ancient Camino de Santiago route. The journey profoundly changed his outlook and inspired him to reflect deeply on purpose, faith, and self-discovery. Those reflections eventually became the foundation for many of the ideas found throughout his later books. In 1987, Coelho published The Pilgrimage, a novel inspired by his personal experiences on the historic route. The book received attention, but it was his next publication that would forever alter the course of his career. In 1988, The Alchemist was released, telling the story of a young shepherd named Santiago searching for treasure. At first, sales were slow, and the book received little recognition from the wider literary community. Many authors might have given up after such a disappointing beginning, but Coelho remained committed to his vision. Gradually, readers discovered the novel and began sharing it with friends, family members, and fellow dreamers. Word of mouth transformed the book into a worldwide phenomenon unlike anything Coelho could have imagined. The Alchemist speaks about courage, perseverance, and the importance of pursuing what Coelho calls a personal legend. Its message resonated with people from different cultures because it addressed universal human desires and fears. Readers recognized themselves in Santiago's struggles, doubts, failures, and determination to continue moving forward. One of the novel's most famous messages states that when someone truly wants something, the universe helps. That simple idea became one of the most quoted and discussed concepts in modern inspirational literature. Over the years, The Alchemist has been translated into dozens of languages and sold millions of copies worldwide. The book's enduring popularity demonstrates the timeless appeal of stories centered on hope and possibility. Following this success, Coelho continued publishing novels that explored spirituality, love, courage, and transformation. Works such as Breda, 11 Minutes, and Veronica Decides to Die attracted large international audiences. Each novel examined different aspects of the human experience while maintaining Coelho's distinctive philosophical voice. His writing style is often simple, direct, and accessible, allowing readers to focus on deeper meanings, rather than relying on complex language. Coelho uses straightforward storytelling to communicate profound ideas. This approach has made his books especially popular among readers seeking inspiration and personal reflection. Critics have sometimes debated the literary value of his work, generating both praise and skepticism. Yet even his critics acknowledge the extraordinary impact he has had on readers around the globe. Millions of people credit his books with helping them navigate difficult periods of uncertainty and change. Many readers describe discovering Coelho's work during moments when they needed encouragement the most. His stories often remind people that setbacks and failures can become important parts of a larger journey. Coelho frequently writes about fear, suggesting that fear itself is often a greater obstacle than failure. He encourages individuals to embrace uncertainty rather than allowing it to prevent meaningful action. Throughout his career, he has remained committed to themes of self-discovery and personal transformation. His books invite readers to examine their own lives and question whether they are following their dreams. beyond literature. Coelho has become a prominent voice in discussions about spirituality and human potential. His influence extends across social media, public speaking, and global conversations about purpose and fulfillment. Today, Paulo Coelho stands among the most widely read authors of the modern era. His remarkable journey from a young dreamer in Brazil to a global literary icon continues to inspire millions. Perhaps the enduring appeal of Paulo Coelho lies in a simple but powerful belief. Every person has a dream worth pursuing, a path worth exploring, and a story worth living for readers around the world. His books serve as reminders that extraordinary journeys often begin with a single step, and decades after The Alchemist first appeared on bookstore shelves, that message remains as relevant as ever. In an age defined by rapid change and constant distraction, Paulo Coelho's words continue to encourage reflection. His legacy is not merely measured in books sold, but in lives inspired to pursue a greater purpose. For millions of readers, Paulo Coelho remains more than an author. He is a guide toward possibility, hope, and dreams.